Hello Super Dungeon Tactics players. This video's a short little video on what are my favorite characters, what I like to use, and how I like to use them. Just wanted to share with y'all. Right here we have the fighter. I'm about on Love Mission 8, and he's an okay character. I've got him set with a counter swing, which is nice, but basically he's one of my medium meat shields, where you can see the weapons and armor I have. This character's okay. The ranger, you can use her to heal with this, or she can do a little bit of damage, but a flimsy character. My mage is okay, can deal decent damage, but nothing too good. A good fire blast here, if you get this. And here's the items. And we go to one of the characters that I like to use, the Barbarian. And the reason why I like to use him is because he can do demolish crack, and this has a damage of 8, and he can also lance at range 2 and hit for 6. Good hit points, good armor, and this is how I build them out. And you get these double yellow power buttons, and he'll hit even harder. So this is one of my favorite characters to use just because it hits really hard at close range. Rogue, I don't really use the rogue. Maybe it's good. The essential character in every one of my missions is always the cleric. And the reason why is the cleric will heal for 4 right here at the end of a round at range 1. And it'll give a +3 on a block. I'd like to get more armor and more hit points, but its essential role is just to come in and heal everybody. These are the items at my level. Try to get as many blue dice as you can. Finally, we have Candy, a decent player. Range 2 hits for 6. Not bad. Decent player. Similar to the Barbarian. If I have room, I'll take this character too. I like this Paladin also. You can see here has decent health. It's another good meat shield. Plus I have Spiny 2, which is this. For wave 2 it hit for 1. And this is always good to blow off one of these at the end and kill off the yard trash. This character, the Warden, haven't really used him much. He just basically uses a crossbow and a hammer or something. He's okay, but haven't really seen him. But the favorite player I have, and I know this player is the bomb for this game, is the Knight. And you all know why. Look at this. The lance, range 4, hits for 4. And somewhere in here, yes, it's an interrupt. So what it does is every time they want to attack him, he'll interrupt their attack and attack first. At a range of 4 and hit for 4. And he'll constantly do this if you can get a blue dice on him. And what's good about that, you can also get this too. What's good about that is that you just get this guy, boost his speed a little bit, get good armor on him, send him into the middle of a bunch of bad guys as quick as you can, and let them beat on him. And he'll just tear them all to bits, destroy every one of them, and maybe there'll just be a few stragglers left behind. Or if they have enough health, they'll be down to half health, and you can just go in and mop them up with whatever you have next. And you can see I build them out for maximum armor because I found that armor is the best way to buff your character. So I put the best on him, make him as strong as I can. He's the go-to guy. Second go-to guy is this guy, Snapjaw. He's got good hit points, decent armor. You can see, but he's nowhere near what tanks the Knight can do. But he also has good damage, dragon teeth, massive slash, which is nice. He's immune to fire, and he's got a nice spiky ability too. So he's one you want to put in the mix. So a typical party will have, for example, if you have 4 slots, I'll go with Snapjaw, I'll go with the Knight, definitely the Cleric, that's 3, and then bring in this guy, which is 4. I don't need the other people at all. if I get another one, I'll bring this guy in, the Paladin. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the missions could look like. Okay, so here I am, and as you can see, I'm on Creeks and Creeps. This is 8. It's a 3-person party. So it's going to be Snapjaw, the Knight, and the Cleric. That's what it's going to be. And to outfit them, you can have the Big Fan Adventures pack. I'm going to put the health potion, put a shield, the big sourdough loaf, whatever it is, and speed boost. I find this is enough. This is, well, you may not even need this. And this is nice. This speaks for itself. If you get a chance, if you need the armor, just keep popping armor on. And with a speed boost, if you need to, for example, move the knight in a little closer or move your tanks up, that's all you're gonna need. And with that, you could pretty much steamroll everything without a problem. And if you do get difficult opponents, bad guys that are ranged, just move the knight in as close as you can to them and let him knock them out, and you should be able to survive. But the name of the game here is survivability. Let's look at this here. Now this one has 6 slots, so in a 6-slotter it'll have the Knight, Snapjaw, the Barbarian, and then maybe the Paladin, and Candy, and then the Cleric, and that'll round it out. Possibly sometimes I'll put the Mage in there just for long shots. And it's also nice because one thing the Mage can do is, you go back here, let's look at the Mage with something here. I'm not sure if it's this or it's this one here, but I changed the weapons on them. But this weapon, what it does is it lays down an area of fire. So what you can do is, when you know the enemies are coming to a choke point, you can lay down a whole field of fire, and it'll start the ground burning, and they take damage as they move into it. That's always nice, but not really necessary, but something you can do. Okay, that pretty much sums it up. Let me know what your favorite characters are and how to use them. I don't know if they're going to keep the night